The word dragon conjures images of immense power and ancient mystery, towering beasts with scales like armor, breath like fire, guarding gold or soaring through stormy skies. These creatures have captivated humanity for millennia, woven into the fabric of our oldest stories from Norse sagas to Chinese legends. Wherever humans have gathered, tales of great serpentine beasts have followed. It's remarkable, a universal fascination with a creature that, by all modern accounts, has never truly existed. But what if these stories are echoes of something real? Distant memories of awe-inspiring encounters with the natural world. The world of our ancestors was filled with wonders and dangers, where the line between what was seen and what was believed was often blurred. Perhaps the first dragon was not born of magic, but of a genuine observation. A large snake, a strange lizard, or even the fossilized remains of a dinosaur. Storytellers, with their gift for embellishment, transform these seeds into epic battles with fire-breathing monsters. The truth may lie somewhere between reality and myth. Our journey begins. We'll travel back in time, exploring how ancient accounts of strange creatures laid the foundations for the dragon legends we know today. This is a quest to understand not just the myth, but the human impulse to create it. Our first guide is Herodotus, the father of history, a Greek writer from the 5th century BC. He traveled widely, recording the stories and customs of the ancient world, where history and myth often intertwined. In his writings, Herodotus describes a phenomenon near Buto in Arabia, winged serpents flying toward Egypt each spring. Vast in number, these flying snakes were intercepted by ibises, who devoured them in great numbers. Herodotus claimed to have seen piles of their bones, describing them as water snakes with bat-like wings. This detail moves the creature from simple snake to something fantastical, very much like the dragons of later European lore. His detailed account, presented as fact, lent credibility to the existence of such beasts. Of course, Herodotus was a historian, not a zoologist. He reported what he was told and what he believed he saw. The bones could have belonged to various animals, interpreted through the lens of local legend. The stories may have explained migratory birds or the presence of certain snakes. This tale is a perfect example of how real-world observations become embroidered with imagination to create myth. The seeds of dragons were sown in the fertile ground of wonder and misunderstanding. What did Herodotus and his sources actually witness? The natural world is full of extraordinary creatures. One possibility, flying snakes of the genus Chrysophilia, expert gliders, not true flyers, but astonishing to behold. To an ancient traveler, a gliding snake could easily be described as having wings. The Egyptian cobra with its dramatic hood might also be mistaken for a winged serpent. The piles of bones Herodotus saw could have been fish spines, bird skeletons, or snake vertebrae preserved by the desert. Perhaps they were leftovers from predatory birds like the ibises of legend. To a mind primed by folklore, these remains could become the skeletons of winged serpents. Myths are built from kernels of truth, misunderstanding, and human imagination. Centuries after Herodotus, Marco Polo brought new dragon tales to Europe. In the 13th century, Polo traveled the Silk Road, serving Kublai Khan and chronicling wonders that amazed his readers. In Karajan, modern Yunnan, he described enormous serpents, 10 paces long with 2 short legs, glowing eyes, and jaws wide enough to swallow a man. Locals hunted these beasts by staking sharp implements along their paths to watering holes. Polo's detailed account, from appearance to hunting methods, lent authenticity to his report. For Europeans, dragons were mostly folklore. Polo claimed to have seen real ones. His description of massive, 2-legged, sharp-toothed reptiles resonated with European dragon imagery. His writings fueled the belief that dragons were not just myths, but real creatures in distant lands. The legend grew, shaped by the power of first-hand storytelling. What was the creature Marco Polo described? Most scholars believe he saw a crocodile. Likely a saltwater or Siamese crocodile, both capable of immense size. Polo's details, great length, powerful jaws, sharp teeth, short clawed legs, fit crocodiles perfectly. His claim of eyes larger than a loaf of bread is classic traveler's exaggeration, but the glowing effect is real at night. The hunting method, staking paths to trap the animal, makes practical sense. The value of the gallbladder for medicine aligns with Asian traditions. Polo wasn't inventing a monster, he was documenting a real animal, using the most dramatic language he knew. The word dragon was simply the closest term he had for such a magnificent reptile. When his account reached Europe, it reinforced the idea that dragons lived in the mysterious East. The stories of Herodotus and Marco Polo are part of a larger pattern. Belief in dragons isn't just about misidentifying animals, it's about how humans explain the unknown. For most of history, nature's forces were mysterious and terrifying. Lacking science, our ancestors turned to storytelling, creating supernatural beings to explain storms, floods, and droughts. In China, dragons were seen as benevolent spirits controlling rain and rivers. Emperors performed rituals to appease them. The myth was a way to interact with and influence the forces that governed life. Fossil discoveries also played a role. Giant skulls and bones unearthed by ancient farmers became dragon bones, reinforcing belief. The mind fills gaps in knowledge with imagination, not ignorance but creativity. The dragon myth is a tapestry woven from real observation, fossil fragments, and the boundless human capacity for wonder. It's a testament to our drive to make sense of the universe. Dragons endure because they embody our need to explain, imagine, and marvel. Nature is endlessly inventive, producing creatures that seem magical. Gliding snakes and giant crocodiles inspired dragon stories, but the animal kingdom offers even more. The frilled-necked lizard of Australia, with its dramatic display, could easily be seen as a miniature dragon. The armadillo-girdled lizard, rolling into a spiky ball, echoes the ancient Ouroboros. Some animals mimic fire. The bombardier beetle sprays boiling chemicals, and cobras spit venom that burns. These traits, gliding, armor, fire, are scattered across species. The human imagination stitches them together into a single, terrifying whole. The dragon is a collage, assembled from the most awe-inspiring parts of the natural world. It's not an invention out of thin air, but a masterpiece of creative synthesis. The Komodo dragon is perhaps the most compelling living link to the dragon myth. The world's largest lizard, it grows up to 10 feet and weighs over 300 pounds. With powerful jaws, venom, and a primeval appearance, it's a true predator. Watching a Komodo dragon is like glimpsing a prehistoric age. Its existence proves that nature can produce creatures matching ancient descriptions. If such animals exist today, it's plausible that now extinct reptiles once inspired dragon legends. The Komodo dragon's discovery in the 20th century reminded us that the world still holds creatures worthy of myth. It's a living echo of the age of monsters, and a testament to nature's power to inspire awe. Did dragons ever truly exist? Not as fire-breathing winged behemoths, but in the imagination, they are very real. Dragons have been with us for millennia, their forms shifting across cultures. In the West, they symbolized chaos and evil. In the East, power and wisdom. We need monsters in our stories, to represent challenges, fears, and aspirations. Slaying a dragon is a metaphor for overcoming adversity, befriending one, for harnessing power or wisdom. These creatures are potent symbols, canvases for our greatest fears and hopes. From Herodotus to Marco Polo, we see how real encounters and fossils became the seeds of legend. The dragon myth reflects our relationship with a mysterious world, and our drive to explain the unexplainable. Dragons soar across our stories, art, and imagination. Whether real or not, they continue to inspire us, a testament to the enduring power of myth. The dragon is proof that some things don't need to be real to be true. Just as dragons and serpents weave through myth and legend, mathematics weaves through every part of our world. Sometimes mysterious, sometimes daunting, but always powerful and full of wonder. Like the dragon, math can seem intimidating, but when understood it reveals beauty, creativity, and endless possibilities.